Okay, so Casey,
Yeah.
what do you think about aliens? Are you a believer? Are you not a believer? I've never heard your thoughts on this.
Have you seen Ancient Aliens?
Of course I have.
They're fucking gods.
There's that one
think
guy
so?
in Ancient Aliens
One day, yes.
who looks like hella weird, right? Like Deuce Bigelow, Mel Juggalo, like side guy.
Yes, the crazy hair.
Yeah, that's
Favorite
so
guy.
funny to watch.
Favorite guy.
Oh, he looks like Rob Schneider.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Hair, yeah.
Giorgio.
Yeah.
I think he's a. Yeah,
I've never
he's
heard
a
his name.
Yes, I think his name is Giorgio.
Giorgio in the show.
He's
Ancient
Greek.
Aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Or
Greek
like a
dude.
Takasis, something like that.
Yeah, but he's I think he yeah, his hair's like this, right?
Yeah, it's insane.
like- I think he's a teacher, or professor at Loyola. Loyola?
Sure he is.
Loyola.
Loyola? Yeah, or something like that. Yeah.
He
He's
sure
an
dresses
alien.
like one.
Yeah, I know.
He's an alien.
So yeah, are you a believer though, honestly?
Dude, they make some great points on that show, man.
What's the best evidence you've heard on that show?
Fucking why do we all look towards the sky and fucking everything? All the pictures of gods are always flying from the sky, and I'm like, they're all the same god.
Regardless
They
of
all follow
culture.
the same shit. Regardless of cultures, regardless of culture, like they all pyramids are everywhere around the world.
Around the world.
Or some sort of like dome or like shaped buildings like they're like this. They stack rocks all in a similar way. We all communicate in the same way, like the ancient peoples at least.
Have you seen the dimensions they've took of the pyramids?
The dimensions?
The dimensions,
The
everything.
mansions on the pyramids?
The Dementors.
The mentors, dude.
dimensions.
There's mentors there.
Like everything leads up to like I think if you measure the pyramids, it exactly equals in a certain amount the circumference of the Earth exactly.
Wow.
Or like the positions all point
Can
to.
you
like,
hold that Modelo in your hand while you say that?
Bro, trust me, man. Dude, tell me.
And what's crazy, it's like barely like 0.10 or something like off.
Off,
That's
yeah.
how accurate those.
And they still can't fucking figure out how we built it from the top down.
Exactly.
From the top down.
Is it from the top down?
Is there
hear
any
that one?
skeptics here?
Oh, what do you mean top down?
No.
They're for
Good
whatever
run.
fucking reason they say something about like the pyramids were built from like the top down.
Why were they so dumb? Like, why would you want to do it from there?
We all know you start from the bottom.
I think they built it on its side, right? The pyramid on the side.
they just
then they
flipped
flipped
it.
it. Yeah.
No, you guys are dumb.
Top that they spun.
So you know how the Earth rotates? So they waited until the pyramid's down here, so it's way lighter.
But the Earth's flat.
Then it's a round Earth, and then when it's at the bottom.
No, it was flat at the time though. It wasn't round yet.
They didn't blow air into it yet.
Oh, they did it.
Not during
Was
the
that
That's probably why it was easier.
Is that season 2 or season 3?
Yeah.
season 3.
Okay, so the top-down thing comes from a guy who is a Greek historian named
Rob
Herodotus,
Schneider.
and he says that's what the ancient Egyptian priests told him.
That they built
That
it
we
from
did
the
it from top down.
Wait, told him?
But yeah, it's like, hey, they told me, and then he's like, oh shit. That's what it sounds like to me.
But by the time the Greeks went, and then like the Egyptians, I thought that they didn't even.
I know how it happened anymore,
Yeah.
right?
Well, also, I guess there's carbon dating on the mortar used on the Great Pyramid, and the mortar from near the top is older, and by as much as 1,000 years. That's some of that.
So it's been levitating like this
It was,
But their margin of error is
for like
plus or minus
1,000 years, and then they slowly built it.
That's crazy.
They're like, we're good up to 10 million, but after that, plus or minus 1,000 years roughly.
But yeah, that sounds like. I mean, that sounds absolutely nuts.
Why you at?
I do believe in the alien. Like my own personal take after like just listening to everything is that aliens. I think aliens exist. I think they came, and I feel like we are genetically modified, like whatever Earthling creature.
We look so weird for nature.
Yeah.
So when we look for aliens, what have we done so far, right? We like to look for radio signals, or we send radio signals out, all this kind of shit.
Or we tell the rednecks to go and like tantalize them with their butts and stuff.
Yeah.
I've heard a
Oh,
lot.
come and get this, you green guy.
So unfortunately, a lot of the ways that we have reached out to perhaps our alien friends or enemies
With our butts.
is with very expensive, right? We use radio technology, all this stuff. You know, when we receive these things, they happen in what they call FRBs, like fast radio bursts, where we collect them and they're gone. So it's really a lot of use of energy, and it doesn't produce a lot of like interest. So what a lot of people are arguing now is we should be leaving artifacts places instead.
On Earth?
On the moon, like what we did with the Voyager.
It's like breadcrumbs.
Wait,
Exactly.
so when we're gone,
Well, no. So we send into space radio waves, and we hope to get responses. But why aren't we sending artifacts more?
Like actual physical things, like actual physical.
Like a physical, like what we did with Voyager 1 and Voyager 2, where they had a golden record with like sounds from the Earth and
Like how humans look and
Math.
yeah, and they had a star map of like where we are in the solar
So
system.
send a time capsule up and
Yeah.
like with our shit.
Yeah, why haven't we done that more? We only did it.
Elon
a
sent
couple
to
times.
Tesla with like an astronaut in it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that would be a good one.
The Moon Man in there.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I think in terms of like how long it would take to reach anything, I don't know. I think this is not me just speculating, but this is also what Elon Musk said. We'll die out before we ever reach out the technology. He goes, maybe every single modern civilization has reached this point of like they exhausted the Earth's like shit.
It's called the Drake equation. But yeah, it's basically like the statistical likelihood of us actually finding other intelligent life in the Milky Way galaxy. Like it's low. By the time we get to them, they're dead. They killed each other or whatever.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
That's
funny
why
watching
Drake's
those, like,
huge.
those those alien movies or something where it's like they go to another planet and that alien planet like destroyed itself and Earth looks so good, but I'm like, that's what we're doing to the planet right now.
What if we were them?
We are.
Like, what if we were Martians and then we came here because like we killed the planet and
Wait.
then like we're just doing it again?
We just forgot that we came here.
Is the argument like we were more like primates, like monkeys, and then like aliens came and like inseminated us, and then we evolved into?
No mushrooms.
Be so graphic about it, Jesus.
Well, what do you see in your head?
Inseminated. It's like, whoa.
It's a risky word.
Yeah, it is.
But I mean, I would assume that there's got to be aliens. I think life is so fucking crazy, beautiful. I don't know if random is a perfect word, but like from the species that we have in our own planet, and then when everybody says through calculations and observing, there's like billions of other planets and amongst billions and trillions of other stars. It's like, how could we be the only planet that has life forms? And if we are intelligent enough where we got somebody like an Elon Musk sending fucking things over to Mars and we're like, we're gonna go colonize another planet, how could we also be the only ones that are capable?
Yeah, because I think like the way the Earth formed, if you're looking at science, say like all like the rocks, dust collecting, and then over time like gases, water, everything, right? And then little microbes starting to form, and then eventually evolve. Where did those microbes come from? I feel like it had to travel on another rock.
Jesus.
Well, it could have also just been an asteroid or a comet that hit the Earth.
That inseminated it.
Yeah, exactly. In the same way.
You said inseminated, you didn't say anything.
Well, you said it very cleaner, like much cleaner with
You,
no
like, whispered
deviousness.
it.
No deviousness
It was, like,
behind it.
inseminated.
Yeah, but that's another theory that people have is that's how water came to Earth is through a comet that hit the Earth.
Water came to Earth through a comet? We have hella water here.
What was Earth like? It was just dry.
It was.
It could've been.
It was like another Mars or whatever.
But if you took like all the water on Earth, like it's not that much.
What? Have you been to Raging Waters?
That's a lot of water,
A lot of
dude.
water,
Fuck ton there, dude.
and they advertise how much water it is.
Yeah.
We do have a drought in California. You're right.
That's true.
They found other Earths like like similar livable habitats with like, and then there's like one that's like Water World that's just covered in water and like,
Yeah.
man, I want to see those. They
too.
probably look crazy.
Super Earth and shit.
Yeah. And then there's one like the size of like the sun or some shit, like where it's massively big, and it, yeah, I don't know.
So that's the idea behind what. So there's we talked about the Drake formula, right? But there's a new guy named Benford who basically took his formula and he implemented. He's like, what we're doing is trying to reach them through radio means, right? But what if instead of like doing that, we actually sent artifacts out there and
Send some trash.
his formula shows that there's potentially a way better success rate as far as contact by sending actual objects out there.
Well, how does he talk about time?
No, it was just likelihood. Just
But
statistical
why would we
likelihood.
want to? Like, what if they're like pretty fucking colonial like we are, and then they go, oh shit, they got gold?
These dumbasses gave us a treasure map.
Yeah.
That's what Hawking would say. He was like, well, I don't.
Like, why would we want that?
Why would they be visiting us if it's not for resources?
Well, the
That's true.
other people were saying like they probably do see us, like say the ones that we have like footage, because I think the Pentagon just released or confirmed
Yeah, the two like Tic Tac ones.
No, but the ones that came out like 2 days ago.
Yeah, the pyramid ones.
Up here.
What? 2 days ago?
You guys haven't seen that yet?
No. What happened with that?
What happened?
The pyramid UFOs were taken from an aircraft carrier.
What pyramid? You say like I'm supposed to know what a
This is
pyramid
the sky.
UFO
You
is.
guys are not. Man, it drives me fucking
This was
crazy.
literally like
Yeah,
2 days
Casey.
ago.
Well, a couple weeks
You
ago,
said time out.
a couple weeks ago they released the Tic Tac Toe footage or the Tic
No,
Tac
that was
footage.
months
That
ago.
was, that was years ago.
Really?
Yeah, that was,
No, that was years ago.
On TikTok?
It was released, but they confirmed it a year ago. The Pentagon confirmed that.
True.
Yeah.
Okay, here I'll show you guys the pyramid UFOs.
I need to see this boo shit.
I'm like kind of hype.
You should be.
I'm like,
It's crazy, dude.
at the end of the day, I'm like,
It's life changing.
yeah, would I be scared if aliens came here? Absolutely. But at the same time,
Nah.
that's kind of cool.
Okay, boys. I'm gonna make this big.
It's not gonna change the way I come.
Wow.
It might. It might.
Context.
You mean might change the way you inseminate?
Yeah.
It might, dude.
Well,
Okay, ready?
What am I looking at?
it's Fox.
This is
Can't trust it already.
well, the guy Jeremy Corbell. He came on Fox to talk about this. He was the guy who got the leaked footage, right?
Okay.
And then this is from an aircraft carrier, and that's why it's like night vision.
Okay.
Wow.
Shit.
They hacked you.
They don't want us to know.
Aircraft carrier? Oh, like on a ship.
Yeah, like the size of like 3 football fields.
It's a triangle.
I seen that shit.
That's crazy.
Why's he got a barber shop in his house?
But then they confirmed that it was
UFO?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, the Pentagon saying that these.
We don't know what the fuck.
I don't know what
it is.
they were, and there was a swarm of them. It wasn't just what you're seeing here.
Whoa, that shit look like a bunch of fucking pizza slices in the air.
Yeah.
So a lot of people could say like, and this has just been like one of the theories that like they do know we exist or they have the technology to reach us, but we're just so like
They're like stupid.
primitive, I guess, or dumb, or they're like, they're literally like these are a bunch of like this civilization is stupid.
Yeah.
Which I feel like kind of like
We're pretty
Oh,
dumb.
it's like Star Trek. It's like the beginning of Star Trek
Yeah.
2, where you like go to the planet because you're supposed to try and save them, but you can't interrupt them.
Yeah.
The Wrath of
because
Khan, dude.
you know.
And then they start looking at you like they're God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what we're doing.
Like, they already know
that's
the
Star Trek
outcome.
Right there.
Okay, peep this game. Peep this game.
is that?
It's an air balloon.
More of the confirmed ones.
That's a hot air. That's a blimp.
Yeah. Wow. That's a weather
Hold
balloon.
on, wait for this one. Wait for this one.
There's a pizza. It's a flying pizza.
Could be a kite.
Yeah.
It's just some kid flying it.
She's an alien.
She looks like an alien. Like alien zebra.
Yeah, dude, this shit. I mean, there's going to be a huge report. We're even going to talk about this a little bit more later. But there's going to be a huge report in June that's supposed to be a bombshell about all this stuff.
Wow.
How would you know that it's about to come out in June?
Because they've been talking about it for months. Because a subcommittee of the House basically said if you want funding for this, you have to disclose what the fuck is
For
going on.
Space Wars? For Space Force?
Part of it is Space Force.
Crazy.
It's going to be interesting.
What's Space Force?
You don't know about Space Force, dude? The newest branch of the U.S. military?
Yeah,
Oh, I thought that was a TV show.
it was a parody.
That was a parody of what happened in real life.
yeah.
Oh yeah. I know that. Tell me about it.
Act like I don't know and explain it.